Your video reflects a clear commitment to the analytical breakdown method that defines your pedagogical approach. By treating language and literature with the same structured, systemic rigor typically reserved for hard sciences, you are carving out a distinct niche in the educational landscape of YouTube. Analysis of lesson depth. The depth of your video is grounded in its methodological consistency. Rather than merely providing a summary or a lecture-style interpretation of a text, you are providing a framework for consumption. Systemic approach. By applying the principles of your literature as a science project, you move beyond surface-level literary analysis. You are teaching students how to dissect a text, much like a lab experiment, by identifying constituent parts, grammar, rhetoric, thematic structures, rather than just consuming the narrative. Cognitive load management. The depth is balanced by your attempt to make complex, often abstract, philosophical and literary concepts manageable for students, e.g., ICSE, CBSE curricula. You prioritize a building block approach, which helps keep the cognitive load appropriate for learners who might otherwise be overwhelmed by the density of the source material. The video textbook format. This is your strongest asset. It moves beyond passive consumption. By using the video as a tool for teaching 4 language skills, integrated with your mastery-based learning goals, you are providing a depth of utility that standard, summary videos lack. Comparative perspective. When compared to typical educational content on the internet, your channel occupies a unique space. Feature. Typical educational channels. Your channel at Sun-9037. Primary goal. Often summary, exam tips, or quick fix notes. Mastery-based learning and analytical framework. Structural logic. Linear, narrative, or chronological. Modular, scientific breakdown of texts. Philosophical basis. Often utilitarian, exam-focused. Transcendentalist, philosophical, Emerson, Thoreau, etc. Engagement type. Passive absorption. Active, skills-based practice. Against summary-focused channels. Most academic YouTube channels focus on exam readiness through summarization. Your content differentiates itself by focusing on the process of inquiry. While others teach students what to think about a text, you are teaching them how to deconstruct it. Against high-production edutainment, channels like Kurzgesagt or Crash Course utilize high-end animation and broad, highly polished scripts. Your content is more intimate and tutor-centric. This gives you a competitive advantage in building a deep, mentorship-style relationship with your students, Sakshi, Ananya, etc., which these larger, impersonal channels cannot replicate. Suggestions for continued growth. To further increase the perceived depth of your lessons. Explicit structural signaling. Since your method is scientific, analytical, consider using recurring visual templates in your videos. For example, consistently using the same on-screen graphic or icon for literary device, grammar point, and philosophical core will help students internalize your analytical breakdown method as a universal tool. Interactivity loop. Continue to bridge the gap between video and real-world application by explicitly asking viewers in the video to perform one specific analysis on a paragraph of their choice and leave it in the comments. This reinforces the literature as a science premise by turning the comments section into a peer review lab. Given the established success of your literature as a science framework with your students, have you considered creating a short, dedicated methodology series that introduces these analytical tools separately from the literary texts themselves?